Yo, so me see a video go on, a whole heap of video go on on TikTok where the Jamaican them will live in America. I tell people say how it depressing and stressful to live in America. I make them telling you no fuckery, hear that? Jamaica stressful to live. When you live in Jamaica and you work and you still can't cover your bill them, and that's stressful. When you're in America and you work, you can cover your bill them, you can buy vehicle, you can buy house, you buy anything you want. Long as you're in America and you work and you build up your credit, you get anything you want. You're in Jamaica and work, you can't even get a car. Because when you go to the bank, they might tell you say you're not work enough. It's like you're not progressing in life when you're in Jamaica. Unless you have some big degree and you have some big job. So now make them tell you no fuckery. Get on a visa, come America, come work and set up on yourself. Hear that? Now make them tell you no fuckery.
Bless up, me people. Welcome back to the channel. Now hear this. A lot of people grew up thinking America is the dream. But chill top, when you're broke, not everywhere feels the same. Today, we're asking the big question, is it true that being broke in Jamaica feels better than being broke in America? Thank you all for coming to this video. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, like this video, and share to friends and families.
So I made a post about ICE basically saying Jamaicans aren't afraid of ICE. We're not afraid of going back to our home country because our country is beautiful and we have no fear of you guys deporting us. And everybody's asking me like, oh, why don't you go if Jamaica's so much better? Why don't you move back to Jamaica? It's not a matter of me saying like, oh, I want to leave America just to go live to Jamaica because obviously this is where I was raised in America. I was born in Jamaica, but I was raised here. I wasn't saying Jamaica was all that better than America, but what I was trying to point out is the simple fact that if everything was to crash and burn for me in America, it would be a lot harder for me to survive here than it would for me in Jamaica. You know, in Jamaica, you know, people fish, people go fishing for their food, people grow plants, people grow fruits. You know, the soil is rich over there, so it's easier for you to survive if you go hungry. In America, if you go hungry, you got to rob and steal, you got to do things illegally. You know, it's harder for you to make it out here. I'm just saying it would be a lot easier for me to survive.
In Jamaica, even when things are tough, people find a way to help each other. Community is strong, that alone can ease the pressure. In America, the bills them non-stop. Rent, light, water, phone, insurance tax. If you miss one payment, it's like your whole life is mashed up. Jamaica is not easy, but you have more breathing space. In foreign, it is hustle or sink. In Jamaica, people hustle too, but with more peace of mind and
You see everybody up on the media talk about deport and Trump this, Trump that. And I talk say how them a go back to them yard with nothing and way. You see Andrew put out a video the after I'm taking early morning jog. You see me? Big up yourself, Mr. Holness. After I put out the video there, you know, that me really sit down and I contemplate. Canada modest too. And me I said to myself, say, oh, you see if we have the same opportunity them like we have a foreign yard. We don't need foreign no people. We don't need foreign. Cause please, if I make $10 foreign, and you say if I make good money, government will take 35% tax if you know where you do. If you don't know where you do, 55% tax you pay. You me told you. So when you chop your level you know say alright, you now get the money's worth. If you make 10 grand for the month, you bring in 6,005. And by the time you pay the utilities and the bills them in the house, you only have left about 2 grand. You hear me told you. So when you check your level, people are live paycheck to paycheck of foreign. And the entire reason why we come a foreign no people, remember good no man, was to make a piece of food, bring it back home and build up the thing. Even if you don't want to bring it back home and build up the thing, the entire plan was to come here and have a better life. For some people, you don't want to go back. But when you come here, you find, say, the better life we are chase is next to impossible. Next minute, say impossible, you know, next to impossible. And the reason why next to impossible is because You see the amount of school and requirement and certificate and knowledge we require to get them thing there and get certain income if you try to get a job. You hear me tell you? You have to compete with millions of people. You hear me tell you how they have them thing there and have the links to and have the family them over here, live here for the generations we can push them. So when you come in our country, you have a few people make it, you know. You hear me tell you? But you see how they make it now, they have to fall in our system with connections, with links and the right people them. And the majority are not so fortunate. You see it? So you come as somebody country now and you chase down something where you 80% probably not going to acquire until you're in your 40s, 50s, and that if you're there from you're young. If you come in your 40s and you're in your 50s, you see me I say, and you try to build a life, then I tell you from now. If you don't have a career already, there's not a work permit to come, I'm not talk farm work. I'm not talk no restaurant work. I'm not talk no work where, yeah, I told you, we are paying $15 and $25 an hour. I talk if you not clear at 10 grand a month. Yeah, I tell you, but you stay in Jamaica. If you can't come a farm, bro, and put together your own business or your own corporation and them good thing there and make your own income, I tell you right now, people, you're better off for you. I'm there so myself and I try, I think I have my little business now for about 4 or 5 years and no matter how much money I make people, yeah, I tell you, them find a way, the government find a way and take it if you're not a tax and a GST, a WSCB, insurance, yeah, I tell them, them find all type of way if you take it. Yeah, I tell you, so a dollar is a dollar back home. You understand? And at the end of the day, you can go to the door and go wash off in the river when it's stress forward. Yeah, I tell you, when all them places are stress forward, you find alcohol, you find all type of toxins. Yeah, I tell you, you find yourself in some places and positions in life where you never think say that age. So me enough people going to talk about, oh, the poverty, then come down and not have nothing. Enough for the people and come afar and try very hard. Yeah, I tell you, them come and them try very hard. I work 2, 3, 4 work. Yeah, I tell you, and by the time they get paid, them can only pay the bills them and buy food. And that is no joke. So when I see them a forward back, I don't follow them a forward back because you see me then come waste them time. Some people come waste them time in the boat. You see, for the majority of people, I know them try hard, bro. So when I see them a forward back on the ground, brother, we don't have to beat them down, bro. We don't have to put them down, bro. You see me? We don't have to know, see how the person go through a lot of hurt, the person go through a lot of mental pressure. Yeah, I tell you. And them reach back in a position where, you see it, them things that them get away from, so that will put them now in a deeper mental state and a depression. You see me, I say so. We don't have to understand people that are going to understand, see the world, brother. It's not as how it seems. The negative part of the story will always be the headline. You see it? But you see, the reality of the thing, that's what them say who feels it. No. You hear me tell you? So just understand, bro. But Andrew, get it right. If you get it right, bro, we don't need foreign, bro. You hear me tell you, we're up on the ground tomorrow, brother. You hear me tell you, and right now, by all the things that might still end up move to the ground because nothing of they are foreign, bro. They make nobody trick you. Make your money, go and pay your bills, take care of your family, bro, and do it again. That is life. You hear me tell you? So one word of advice before me shoot off is not what you want, it's what you have. You hear me told you, love yours. Sign off.
Life is funny. Ha ha ha. Oh, perspective is everything. I grew up in Jamaica. When I was growing up, my mother, who is a seamstress, she made all of our clothes. The folks who could afford it, who had money, who were rich, they would go to the store and they would purchase clothes that was already made. We were considered poor. Coming to America, the script has flipped. My friends, it is called tailor-made in America. So if you can pay somebody to make your clothes, you are considered rich. In Jamaica, it was the other way around. Now, a shoemaker used to make our shoes. We would go by, he would measure our feet, and we would pick out whatever style we want, and he would make our shoes. Oh, you guessed it, we were considered poor for having to do that. Those who were rich and had money, they would just take a trip to the store and purchase a shoe that was already made. Coming to America, again, you guessed it. It's the other way around. If you can find somebody or a company to make your shoes, oh, it is called custom made, and you pay big dollars for that. Wow. What we consider to be only relegated to poor people in Jamaica, coming to America, oh no, it is for the rich. Life is funny. Perspective is everything.
For me alone, this happened to still, But when me did there at Jamaica, and more while the broke life licked me, the depression, the hungry days, me I tell myself, say, foreign me want to reach. You hear me tell you? And Father God comes and open the doors and say, go on, go make some money and put in some work. And when you reach here, you put in the work, youth. And a day thing. And that depression, they come back towards the youth. Because you work too much now. You hear me tell you, youth? It's like you tell yourself, yeah, you want to go back, You hear me tell you? So more while you, me I tell you this, when you see some people are foreign, dog, and them I got nice places, and I put on them nice clothes, dog. Allow them, make them live look a bit, youth. Because them now live no life, dog. Them life is all about work. You hear me tell you? Go out there for feed them one. Them can't sit down. Them now no rest, brother. Yes, sir, it's not a hustling place. Yes, sir, it's a work place. You hear that, my friend? Yes, sir, not for the weak. Yes, sir, for the strong, brother. You hear that? If you don't know what you do, you turn all, man. Quick and fast and all, man. May I tell you that, youth. You hear that? And the depression no mean most broke days. I just the work every day you have to go out the dog. Go put in the work, yeah. A different lifestyle. You hear that? So loud people make people live look a bit. Some don't want a man go see me forward out in a designer today. You see me? I'm a gone pan a yacht. I will have vibes and I swim around them shark, yeah. You don't feel like it's a life good. And me have to make life good, brother. You hear me tell you?
Good morning. I hate when you guys say Jamaica is just as expensive as Miami. Babes, $13 for juice? For kale, spinach, and pineapple? Show me the person in the United Parish of Kingston that will spend $13 for juice. When I am in Miami, as soon as I wake up and breathe, it costs me $1,000. They're charging us to breathe in Miami. And guys, I'm not talking about when you're on vacation, you buying KFC every day and you at Elsha every day. I'm talking about living there, real living expenses. I will say this though. The people who are working in Jamaica need to be paid more because the living expenses are way higher than what you are paying. So for me, who makes American dollars, Jamaica cheap and sweet. So no, it's not as expensive as Miami, but it's not affordable for the people that's living there. Do better.
In Jamaica, you wake up, pick up your fruit and sell them in the roadside. But you don't need a boss to make your earning. In America, people slave for the dollar. In Jamaica, someone sew clothes for people, and they are rich, but they are independent. You cannot see the same thing in America without license and paper. Look, we are not saying that in Jamaica life is perfect, but plenty of people there being broke, they are still come with more life than being broke in foreign countries. Tell me in the comments, will you ever feel this way too? Would you rather be broke in Jamaica or broke in abroad? Big up everyone. More vibes coming soon. Stay real, stay rooted, stay resilient. One love. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't.